Halfway through the year, the cost of a bottle of rosé was upped by 30% to £16.38. Work out the ratio of sales in Australian dollars of rosé in Q1 compared to Q2 and Q3. So let's work out the original price of this. If it's been increased by 30%, then it was 100% plus 30%, which is 130%. So it's 130% now. That's equivalent to a multiplier of 1.3. If we have 130% and we want the original value, we divide by the multiplier. So £16.38 divided by 1.3 gives us an initial price of £12.60. So now we can work out the price or the value of all those sales in the first half of the year. Let's figure out the sales in Q1. So if we're looking for Q1 rosé sales, that's the green line, and the 8,000 there sales. So 8,000 sales for £12.60 is £100,800. We'll do the same for Q2 and Q3, except in Q3 we've got to remember that it's this value now because that's halfway through the year. So now we have the values in pounds. We need to convert these to Australian dollars. We can't just multiply them all by the same amount because this actually changes the exchange rate each quarter. So for Q1, we need to take the amount in pounds, that's 100,800, and multiply by the exchange rate here, which is 1.67, to give us 168,336 Australian dollars. We'll do the same for Q2 and Q3 using their respective amounts. So now we have the amount of sales in Australian dollars for Q1, Q2 and Q3. We just need to form the ratio. So we'll do Q1 to Q2 to Q3 for each of these values first. That's 168,336 to 306,180 to 369,205.2. Finally, we need to simplify this, so we'll divide through by the smallest number. That's this one. This divided by itself is 1. This divided by this is 1.82. And this divided by the smallest value is 2.19, giving us answer 2.